Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Did you know someone once accused Prophet Musa of adultery? Here's how Allah responded. So stay with me until the end. Ibn Abbas, radiyallahu anhu, says, Qarun, Korah, was a kinsman of Musa, alayhis salam, a son of his paternal uncle. He was well versed in worldly knowledge, and he was extremely jealous of Musa, alayhis salam, and refused to pay zakat, although Musa, alayhis salam, told him that he had been commanded by Allah Ta'ala to receive zakat from him, Qarun. What is more, he said to the people, Musa wants to rob you of your property in the name of zakat. He commanded you to observe salat, and you obeyed him patiently. He gave you other commands, and you obeyed him against your will. Now that he is demanding zakat, you will have to pay it, even though it be burdensome for you. The people said, It is too much for us. Could you suggest some means to evade it? Qarun said, I have thought of a device. Let us induce some woman of ill repute to make a false accusation against him in public and say that he has evil designs on her. So they went to a whore and induced her to slander Musa, alayhis salam, in public, with promise of a large reward. Qarun then went to Musa, alayhis salam, and said to him, I suggest that you read out the commandments of Allah Ta'ala to a big gathering of the Banu Israel. Musa, alayhis salam, liked the idea, asked Banu Israel to collect together, and, when all were assembled, he began to proclaim the commandments of Allah Ta'ala to them, saying, Allah Ta'ala commands you to worship Him, to associate no partners with Him, to maintain ties of relationship with your kinsmen, etc., etc. In the course of his discourse, he also said, Allah Ta'ala commands that as a married man commits adultery, he should be stoned to death. At this, the people said, What if you yourself commit adultery? Musa, alayhis salam, said, Even I should be stoned to death if I commit adultery. Whereupon people said, You have committed it. Musa, alayhis salam, said in surprise, Are you accusing me of adultery? They said, Yes, and called the woman and asked her what she had to say about Musa. Musa, alayhis salam, then asked her to speak on oath. She replied, Since you have asked me to speak on oath, the truth of the matter is that they promised to give me such and such amount as a reward and induced me to accuse you in public. You are quite innocent of the crime. On hearing this, Musa, alayhis salam, fell prostrate in sajda, crying unto Allah, in which state the revelation came from Allah. O Musa, do not weep. We give you power over the earth in order that you may punish these people as you like. Command, and it shall obey you. Musa raised up his head and commanded the earth to swallow them up. When they were sunk into the earth up to their ankles, they began to implore Musa, alayhis salam, in humility to grant them pardon. But he commanded the earth to swallow them further, and they were swallowed up to their necks. They cried louder and importuned him to forgive their sins. But Musa, alayhis salam, again ordered the earth to swallow them, and so each one of the slanderers was swallowed up by the earth. After this, the revelation came from Allah Ta'ala to Musa, alayhis salam. The people were beseeching you for pardon and crying unto you in humility. By my honor, had they cried unto me and begged my pardon, I would have accepted their prayer. May Allah enable us to understand these words, act upon them, and convey them to others. Ameen. Stay tuned, as I will return with another enlightening story soon. Don't forget to watch before you sleep. Jazak Allahu khairan.